With a cap on her head and a simple and surprising strategy in her mind, America's Joan Benoit ran away from the pack early in the race, a race everyone expected to be a duel between Benoit and Norway's Greta Weitz, who'd never lost a marathon she'd finished. Benoit's strategy, take the lead so aggressively that it would demoralize the competition. Marathoners rarely talk while competing, but by the 5-mile mark, Benoit was so far ahead that Weitz and teammate Ingrid Christensen had to wonder how long the marathoner from Maine could hold her pace and how long they could afford to let her stay so far in front. Benoit was almost a minute and a half ahead at the halfway point, entering the hot stretch along the Marina Highway. At the 19-mile mark, crowds gathered to see who would falter at the fabled wall, the point where marathoners often crack physically and psychologically. Benoit showed no signs of weakening, her rhythm unbroken, her pace steady. At 25 miles, she had put so much pavement between herself and Weitz, the number 2 runner, that by the time Benoit entered the Coliseum, she was all alone for the final lap and a half, and the cap finally came off to the crowd. She crossed the finish line 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 52 seconds after she'd started, the 3rd fastest women's marathon time ever.
I decided about 2 months ago I'd have to run my own race no matter what happened, and I was very comfortable the entire way, and I just don't believe the race is over.
Weitz, who finished second for the silver medal, said she was slowed by the humidity and the 76-degree heat. Portugal's Rosa Mota came in 3rd to take the bronze medal. The most agonizing moment of the race came as Swiss marathoner Gabriela Anderson-Scheiss staggered into the stadium, struggling to complete the final 400 meters. She appeared delirious and was dehydrated, her equilibrium gone. But she finished the race in 37th place and was later treated by doctors and released. For the gold medalist, who ran the track one more time as if 26 miles, 385 yards weren't enough, the first women's marathon in Olympic history was a victory in itself, and this, a moment she wanted to share.
We'll be returning here very shortly, but right now, let's go back to Jim McKay.
Yes, Bill, a matter of minutes ago,
States of America,
Joan Benoit got her gold medal.
Benoit.
27 years old, born in Cape Elizabeth, Maine, has overcome many operations, lots of trouble, arthroscopic surgery 17 days before our Olympic trials this year. Graduate of Bowdoin College, and they had a Bowdoin banner proudly on the course for her today. Here she was running at home. She is a real down Maine lady. She's in the process of remodeling an old brown shingle house up there herself. She knits, she traps lobsters, she makes blackberry jam, and has a black Labrador named Creosote. How much more Maine could you be?
Winner of the silver medal, representing Norway, Greta Weitz.
Well, she pronounces it Weitz, it's a W, but says Weitz. 30 years old, tall lady. Joan Benoit is almost small enough to be a gymnast, 5'3" and 105. Greta here, 5'7" and 3/4. A hero in New York, or a heroine, I should say, in New York, where she's won the New York City Marathon 5 times. Here she was running almost effortlessly at the end to her silver medal, but couldn't catch Joan today.
Médaille de bronze, représentant le Portugal.
Winner of the bronze medal, representing Portugal, Rosa Mota.
Great satisfaction here. Look at that smile. Rosa Mota. She weighs just 100 pounds and barely nips over the 5-foot mark. 26 years old, and she only started running distances a couple of years ago. Once was diagnosed as too anemic to run. Needless to say, the diagnosis proved wrong. Rosa Mota, winning the bronze in the first ever women's marathon. They had never, as I said, run as far as even 1 mile in the Olympic history.
Rise for the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
Mesdames, Messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour l'hymne national des États-Unis d'Amérique.
to spend a lot of time on a small island off Maine, reachable only by boat, where her mother was raised, was the center of attention before 90,000 and more in the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. She had come the longest of ways. We're going to be returning to the Coliseum shortly for second round heats of the men's 400 meters. Antonio McKay